This was political theatre, the Prime Minister swooping down virtually unannounced to a Baghdad that is still dangerous and unpredictable, to declare his solidarity ahead of Iraq's first elections for nearly half a century. So here we are at the centre of Iraqi government power in the Green Zone, a kind of defensive fortress for the victors. Nothing about this election campaign is going to feel normal. We've just been brought here by military helicopter because the road from the airport is far too dangerous to use. In just 4 weeks' time, Iraq will get a choice of around 100 different political parties and 7,000 candidates. Election officials are risking their lives. Tony Blair told them they were heroes.
A lot of them aren't living in the Green Zone. They've got to travel in from outside. They do not know at any point in time whether they're going to be subject to brutality or intimidation, even death. And yet they carry on doing it. Now, what a magnificent example of the human spirit. And that's the side we should be on.
But many people have died to get Iraq to this point. I asked the Prime Minister whether the price was worth it.
Whatever people felt about the original conflict, we, the British, aren't a nation of quitters. What's very obvious to me is that the Iraqi people here, they're not going to quit on this task either. They're going to see it through. And just imagine the difference that a stable and democratic Iraq would make, not just to people in Iraq, but throughout the whole of the region and the world. Now, when I see that, yes, I believe we did the right thing.
This was not only an unannounced, but a historic moment. No serving British Prime Minister has ever been to Baghdad, and no foreign leader has come here since the interim government was formed. It's the shortest day of the year, and Tony Blair ends it by coming here to the south of Iraq, to Basra, to thank British troops for the work that they've been doing. But this isn't the image that he wants to leave British voters with, ultimately. Less gun barrels than ballot boxes. According to pollsters, 70% of Iraqis say they'd like to take part in next month's elections. So perhaps, although it is the shortest day, things are going to get brighter from here on. But it's been a desperate scramble to get this far.
Right, go on then, guys.
All the faces were cheerful, friendlier than many audience he faces at home. Iraq has helped to wear down Tony Blair's popularity. He still believes that this can have a happy ending, but then he's always had a talent for optimism, as well as a talent for theatre. Andrew Marr, BBC News, Basra.